We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the first game in the month of June between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Outside, 3-0 now. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, David Fletcher, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Simmons on at first, nobody out. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch in the air now out to left. Castellanos will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, this club really needs Andrelton Simmons to turn it around. He's hitting under 250 facing righties all season long. And with the platoon system so many people like to use these days, he may be in jeopardy of not getting the same number of at-bats moving forward.
So digging in now, Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
3-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Gonzalez is there. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Leading off.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the center fielder.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Adam Eaton digging in next, and you can see great numbers over the past few games.
1-0.
And that misses for ball one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having...
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Jorge Soler. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. He's set, and the pitch.
0-1's the count. Inside, ball 1.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's Tommy La Stella now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Tommy La Stella.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left field.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center after it is eaten. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 6.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit in the air to right field. Soler is there, and that's the third out. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Miguel Andujar now as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
The guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting 6.
So now it's Mark
The
Hanna.
designated hitter, Mark.
As he will look at a first pitch
Hanna.
fastball for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 9 homers and 25 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's Simmons at short. Scooped up on the first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting 7. The first baseman.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Shin-Soo Choo. An on-base percentage nightmare for the opposition. That's what he's known for, getting on base. Also, he's dabbled in center field, but has since moved to the corner and is able to get the job done with a strong arm.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Fouled off. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He has 7 hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
High in the air out to center field. Marsh is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
We're back now at Globe Life Field, home of the Rangers, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Number 5.
Thank you, Heidi.
Albert Pujols.
And now a pitch on the way. Albert Pujols is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike one.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Brandon Marsh, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Stepping in, Brandon Marsh. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Right side. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Scott Heineman stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but That one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Gonzalez to his left. He's there. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he drops it. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rendon is the leading vote getter at third base in all-star balloting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least that he'll be on the squad. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Left side, but well foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated
Now
fastball.
batting.
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-1 the count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chu on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. In now is Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Eaton, an Ohio native. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Anderson's running. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. One and one, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
So next to the plate for Texas, Nicholas Castellanos, runner in scoring position with two gone. Tehran sets. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Men on third with two down. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. 2-1. Here it is. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
The batter, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's fouled away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rangers leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Tommy La Stella. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. La Stella is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
skied into straightaway right. Soler is under this one. One gone.
Now batting.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now
so he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Shin-Soo Choo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Jason Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Two and 0.
No strike.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2 and 1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3 and 2 with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First offering on its way. Miguel Andujar is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. For the current campaign, Andujar has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long. After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So he's into second on the 2-base hit here to lead off the home 4th. And as we check out the Rangers leaders in that category, you can see his total currently 2nd best on the ball club. At the plate now, Mark Canha, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. hot shot down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
The catcher, number 14, JT Realmuto.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Realmuto hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player. This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting, the second baseman.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. A ball and a strike. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. From the stretch, the 1-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Angels.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Real Muto gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Pujols is retired, and there's one away.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Brandon Marsh. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
2-0 now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2
After
strikes.
multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll
Now
right
that-
now on the mound.
Number
Back-to-back
16.
strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Heineman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rangers on top here, 1-0. So it's back.
Leading off for the Rangers, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Too low, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. 2-2.
2-2 count.
Grounded to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 3.
Digging in
Adam.
once again, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Changeup called strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Eaton is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor,
The
but
left
it
fielder,
wasn't
number
outrageous.
2.
Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really
Jay,
tough job,
no.
and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Nick Castellanos now. Teron gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is. But meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. One left for Texas. They lead it 1-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
2-0 now. And the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Count even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter
so another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Digging in now, David Fletcher. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Anthony Rendon is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball in.
Ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Two and 2.
2 strikes.
Full count now, 3 and 2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Austin Voth enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Austin.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Leading off for the Rangers, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-1, no strikes.
The 1-0.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. He's set. Here it comes. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Settling in now, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that brings up JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Jahmai Jones will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first base. Number 74, Jahmai Jones.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. 2 out with the man at first. High strike there, and it's 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's Mark. Eduardo Nunez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Nunez.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair, but they're up 1-0. Eduardo Nunez will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Second base, number 13.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to first. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Now batting, the left.
So 1 away now. That'll bring in Shin-Soo Choo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1 ball.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
1 out, nobody on. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jason Castro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. 1-1 to Jason Castro.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Angels are gone in order. They're down 1-0.
7th inning. Sir.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Not shortstop, Tim.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Count remains at 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Now batter.
Up next for the Rangers, Adam Eaton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now. Nicholas Castellanos waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. He's set and the pitch. Now the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So striding in, Jorge Soler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball.
Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Miguel Andujar would be next. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Rangers leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Albert now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 57, Hansel Robles.
Here it comes. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was great all night long.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he
At the plate, Brandon Marsh. Chopper foul. One out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Soler's after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number
With
16.
that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Ready now for L.A. Scott Heineman, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rangers lead this one 1-0. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 24.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the third baseman, Miguel Andujar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Jahmai Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
I got 3 and 2.
One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman,
At the plate,
number
Rhys
17.
Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. To this
Your
point,
attention,
Miguel
please.
Sano will get the
Pinch hitting
call
for
to
the Rangers.
pinch hit here, as we'll see
Number
what he can do
22,
with 2 out and the base is
Miguel.
empty.
Sano.
Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they lead it 1-0.
Ladies and
Miguel
gentlemen,
Sano
your
stays in the
attention,
ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing
Set
first
to start the 9th in this
Number
one,
22,
and standing in one of the best
Miguel
2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Hit down the third baseline. Andahar brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Digging in, David Fletcher. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Eaton is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 6.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
To first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now back.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back safely. In now, Tommy La Stella. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Pat Neshek takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Pitching for the Rangers, number 93.
So now to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's now 2-1 Angels. Ty Buttrey takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Eric Salcedo has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 7, Eric Salcedo.
From the stretch, JT Realmuto is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
To 2-2 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Standing in, Austin Nova will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
24. Austin Nola.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. No home runs as of yet, and 7 driven in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
The batter, number 8.
Last shot for the Rangers in this one. And up next, it'll be
Anderson.
Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Los Angeles Angels came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Noah Ramirez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Ty Buttrey hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching.